Right, this isn't going to be fancy. Let's get through this because I don't want to be wasting too much time on this guy. But Cecil recently done a live stream on his tea break at one of his jobs. Now, Cecil, in a previous job, had poured his heart out to a co-worker regarding his what would you say, his mess online. He done it again, and it hasn't turned out well for him. So let's hear what he has to say.
Hey guys, first of all, I'm off the clock, and I'm on my lunch break, and I'm off the property, so I'm allowed to be live streaming right now, so I'm allowed to do this.
Right out the gate, it sounds very cagey when you have to explain yourself in that kind of way.
So, to my haters who like to stalk me, you like to stalk my 13-year-old daughter and my wife, you know, I just want to let you know, once you follow me to my job and find out where I work, I just want you to know that I can't get in trouble for what I'm doing right now.
Something tells me he's about to say something stupid. Well, let's face it, it's Cecil. He's going to say something stupid.
So don't try it. It ain't gonna work. I'm off the clock. This is my lunchtime. And I just want to talk a little bit.
This is very familiar to the "I was an underage boy" excuse. It's got them vibes, if you know what I mean.
Sometimes we trust people and we talk about shit, like, even though it's a public thing that's going on with me on YouTube, it's public to a lot of people who enjoy YouTube. There's a lot of people who enjoy the drama community of YouTube. I don't. I think it's all just a bunch of bitter-ass people that life suck. You ain't got nothing going on in your life, so you just drown in sorrow and drama on YouTube to take your mind off of the misery that you're living in.
Yeah, we're all a shower of pricks, and Cecil's a fucking saint.
So that's not for me. I'm not a miserable person. I don't live a miserable life. I actually live a really fairly okay life for a tax-paying, minimum wage making person. But I do want to say this, because, and you know who you are,
Cecil's about to get creepy with one of his co-workers outside the factory, and to keep himself legal kind of thing. This is weird.
Because you didn't deny the fact that this is why you've been giving me the silent treatment at work. You didn't deny it. And this is not an attack video. This is me letting you know that I know that you're watching, and this is how it always starts when it comes to co-workers trolling me in the future.
If that doesn't sound like a creep, I don't know what does. You're getting the impression now that Cecil has spoken about his activities online to a co-worker, and he didn't get the reaction that he expected. Then again, you go onto YouTube, you Google his name and stuff. The news isn't good. What does he expect?
Because when I did security, that guy Bo was actually a disturbed individual who got fired for putting chemicals in people's soft drinks. He got fired for it, guys. And he's over there denying that it was him. It was him. Trust me. It was him. I can actually get the fucking proof for you. I got people who were working there when it happened.
Again, Cecil is working off second-hand information, and Bo has already come out with a video on this. He's already explained it. But then again, Cecil has a history of being a serial liar. Why should you believe him?
And these people didn't get fired. These people left on their own recognizance. So, yeah. I just want to say this to the coworker that I know is watching. I think it's unfair the way you're treating me right now.
Hello, new co-worker. I think we know each other well enough now. You know, we're working together 2 weeks. You know, I just wanted to tell you, I really appreciate, you know, our working relationship. You know, and being working here is great because it gives me a break from all the shit I've been going through online. There's this video going around of me, you know, making me out to be a chomo, and it was edited, and as well as that, I lied in some of the video on that. So don't even look at it. It's all shit. It's all these trolls, you know, these fucktards, you know. But yeah, just in case you see it online, you know, don't worry about it. It was edited. They chopped up my words and made me say things that I didn't say. But don't even look at the other videos where I said fucked up shit. I think those are edited as well. How do you think this is going to go? Are we still friends?
Because whatever your opinion is based off of what you're seeing, I don't know what you've seen, I don't know what you believe, but the way you're treating me at work is not cool. Because me and you work alone together back there in that area.
And my deepest sympathy goes out to that co-worker right now.
And I'm not going to say where I work, I'm not going to say who she is, I'm not going to say none of that because it's nobody's business on YouTube. And I'm not here to get myself in trouble. Only she knows that who she is that I'm talking to.
This video has creep vibes all over it. This is weird. If I was that co-worker right now, I'd be very concerned. It's kind of like stalking behavior outside the workplace. And so he keeps himself from getting into trouble, but he's still getting at her kind of thing. From outside the four walls. This isn't good, folks. This isn't good.
And who knows? She might not even be watching. She might be just some other things bothering her in life is why she's acting the way she is. It's just us two back there, man. Like, when I first started, we would cut up and we would crack jokes and everything else and talk. Now you don't say 2 words to me at work.
Well, I wonder what happened. Take a wild guess what happened. Take one wild guess what happened to make this relationship fractured in some way.
But I told you about how I got stalkers that are disturbed who are trying to get me fired everywhere I work. And I'm an innocent person.
If your wild guess was anything close to that, you're correct. So Cecil decided to pour his heart out to this lady and fill her up with the same shite she fills us up with. This is going to go very well. And I'm being sarcastic.
And these people edit videos to make me sound like I'm saying nasty shit.
And Cecil can't prove any of that. And sometimes when he's even more lazy than he normally is, he says he doesn't have to prove anything to you people.
To manipulate people's minds, to brainwash people to hate me.
No, in your head, you're a genius and everybody around you is stupid.
So me trusting you, telling you what I'm dealing with on YouTube, these people have harassed, insulted my dead mom, called her a whore. They followed my little girl to school. My little girl, when she was 10 years old, she's 13 years old now. She was in elementary when they followed her to school. These people are weird stalkers with mental problems. These are the people that you might be believing right now.
And if she has half a brain, she would believe us right now. Because Cecil is filling you up with shite.
I told you exactly what was going on, ma'am.
That's what happens, Cecil. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. Is that your logic? Because you've done this before and you've terrified co-workers.
And I brung it up to you today at work. I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, is everything cool between us?" "Oh yeah, I'm just working." "Okay, but you were working when I first started too, but you acted like we were best friends, talking each other's head off, getting along, cracking jokes. Now, ever since I told you what I was dealing with on YouTube, you ain't said but 3 words to me."
She put the pieces of the jigsaw together and saw the picture. That's what happened.
And I know you're one of those people who don't have a family, you don't have kids, you don't have a husband, and who knows, you might be lonely and bitter and miserable.
The psychologist is coming out and Cecil. And it's all assumptions.
But I hope things get better for you in life. Usually people that don't have anything going on in life, that don't have a life, bitch speeded up just because I was trying to turn. So I flipped the whore off.
That co-worker is a woman. Cecil has a history of hating women and calling women horrible names. He's just given you a prime example of that. So you are right to be very cautious of this guy.
People want to be nasty, I can be nasty too.
You're nasty most of the time. Actually, you jig my memory there with one of your streams, where somebody came on your stream and mentioned that a family member had died. I can't remember the whole details of it, but you lost your shit because it wasn't what you were wanting to talk about. So that's my earliest memories of you, and I don't know how I accidentally came across your channel. Maybe it's because it was paranormal at the time or something.
But it's wrong. If you're better in life because your life sucks.
If this woman poured her heart out to you, you've got no right to be spreading it all over the internet, even if she is anonymous right now. Fucking shame on you. You're just showing your character, Cecil. That's all you're doing. You piece of shit.
And you can't find a man or whatever. Don't take it out on me and what's going on with me on YouTube. Because I know a lot of people that are miserable love to make others miserable. And I think you just might be miserable in life. And it sucks because I like you. I think you're a great person.
Oh, God.
I just think that you have had a shitty end of the stick in life. And when you... Yep. And when you see people happy, it makes you bitter.
Assumptions again. Cecil, how dare you spread this kind of information online when that was a personal conversation? It just shows that you cannot be trusted. You creepy fucker.
I really believe that. I really believe you're a sweet person by heart and by nature. But I think maybe you went peeking to see what was going on with me because I was your new co-worker, and you fell for the funk.
Or she has common sense and she's seen through your bullshit. No, Cecil's in a drive-thru, he's ordering some coffee and that, and he's about to freak out the servers in the little hatch in the drive-thru. Because he keeps talking while he's at the drive-thru. And his voice is probably fucking amplified inside the little building through the hatch and stuff. About everything he's talking about right now. He just doesn't think.
That's what I believe. I believe you fell for the funk and you allowed yourself to believe this garbage about me because you don't have faith in men. You already told me that you don't like men right now because of your bad experiences.
Go ahead, your order.
Yeah, I just want a small coffee with creamer in it with 8 sugars on the side.
And that server most likely heard everything he said right now. And he's just, he doesn't care, he just keeps talking. And this thing about she doesn't have a man right now, he's about to get creepy. He shouldn't even be talking about this co-worker in this fucking way, like. But she does hear this fucking video or sees this video. Cecil has made things 10 times worse for himself. And is coming across a very creepy individual right now that people need to be very cautious of. That's the impression he's putting out right now. I don't know if he flipping even realizes it. Because he's dense.
That's all.
Hey, chicken on the side.
Yep.
Okay.
With creamer inside of it.
With what?
Creamer inside of it.
Cecil, why did you have to say that? God. Cecil! Oh no. 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 Trying to keep away the mental pictures here. Fucking hell. Oh, Cecil. Fuck's sake.
Alright.
Alright. Thank you. But yeah, that's what I feel. Look, I ain't said nobody's name. I didn't say any workplace name. I ain't called nobody out. I'm just letting you know that I have a feeling that you're watching.
He's coming across as a creepy stalker right now. I know the way of putting it, really.
And I think it's wrong that I trusted you to tell you what I was going through. And for you to not tell me what's on your mind or tell me what might be bothering you in regards to me, someone you don't even know. I ain't worked with you a whole 2 weeks yet. I trusted you enough to tell you what I was dealing with, what me and my family's been dealing with for 7 years on YouTube. And you go and you probably search my name and all you find is this straight brainwashing ass videos. I don't think that's right.
See, the thing is, Cecil, people have a right to make their own mind up. They don't have to go with your narrative, which is incorrect. The impression that you will get from looking at the content related to you and your channel is correct. There's no other way of putting it. You saying that you defend yourself is just full of lame excuses. Extremely lame excuses. That's enough of a red flag in itself.
And I don't think it's fair. Because I believe that if that's what you're seeing and that's what you're thinking without me being able to defend myself or explain anything, because you're not coming to me about it, you're just putting shit in your head, you're just making shit up in your head about it, and then I see you in our boss's office talking to him, and when I walk past the office everybody gets quiet, then I think I'm being plotted on.
No, a lot of what you're doing right now is borderline stalker behaviour. If that lady looked up and googled your name and found some things, she's not going to come straight to you about it, because she only knows you 2 weeks. And I would be concerned for my safety, so I would talk to my boss about it. She done the right thing. Why would she go to you when there's all these things on the internet and, you know, people in your situation can be sometimes very volatile. So to avoid that kind of confrontation or a possible risk to their safety, they would talk to a boss. That's what she most likely done. Why are we talking about this on fucking YouTube? So she can fucking hear it. And it's like, you know, oh, I'm not putting her name out right now, so I can talk about her. This is not making the thing any look any better. It just makes you... Cecil, this is fucking weird. This is not normal behavior at all.
I really do. I think that I'm being targeted. Once again. An innocent person being targeted for no reason. Just because I trusted somebody enough to let you know what I was going through on YouTube. You don't think this can happen to people, lady? You don't think innocent men get called child molesters and brainwashed to make people believe it's true on YouTube? You don't think that happens?
Shout it a bit louder. They can't hear us at the end of the restaurant, say so. Shout a bit louder.
There was recently a case. Go look at this lady named Roma Army. Roma Army is a big YouTuber who's covering the story where a guy was being set up by this 18-year-old guy who was dating an underage girl, and this 18-year-old guy coached his underage girlfriend to go set some other YouTuber up to get him to start sexing her, text sexing, to get him to send her naked pictures or whatever. That way, this guy who's dating an underage girl can say that this YouTuber tried to get with this underage girl. Although the guy that was trying to set it up is an overage guy who it was with an underage girl.
A little bit louder. They can't hear it at the end of the restaurant, say so. Just a little bit louder. Cecil comes up with these comparisons and they've got nothing to do with his situation at all. Do you know?
Hypocrite like a motherfucker. He's with an underage girl, but he's trying to cancel this other guy trying to set him up with this underage girl. His girlfriend. So, and the guy wound up killing himself because he felt that his name was going to be tarnished. It happens. It happens on YouTube, guys. People get slandered. People get called chomos. People get called pedophiles wrongfully all the time. And it happens on YouTube more than you guys can ever imagine. This man was innocent. And he didn't even do anything wrong. This girl told him that she was of age. And he still killed him. How you doing? And soon as he found out that she was underage, he blew his brains out.
It looks like he said that right in front of the person that was at the hatch, at the drive-thru. Holy shit. When will it end?
Thank you. Care if I get a straw? Oh, thank you.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'll take it.
No, simple then. There you go.
You alright?
Yeah, we're good.
No, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Have a good day.
He most likely looked across and seen the terrifying look on her face and decided to ask, is she okay? Cecil, there's a time and a place to talk about these things. In a drive-thru with the server right at the hatch isn't one of those times. Fucking hell. There's no end. There's no end to Cecil's weird behavior. Holy fuck. Fucking hell.
So, I think it's unfair. And once I get back in here after my lunch break, and if you continue to give me the silent treatment and this YouTube shit is the reason why, I would appreciate it if you apologize to me.
If I was that co-worker and I heard and seen the video, when you came back after your lunch break, I would tell you to go fuck yourself. You entitled piece of shit. Who the fuck do you think you are? Fucking hell.
Because these people have no victims. There was no charges pressed against me. There was no parent suspecting me. Just my lying ass sister lying on me when I was an underage boy. I was an underage boy at the time. I was a kid. Okay? I'm being accused of being a chomo based off of being an underage boy.
No, in one case you were 15, 16, 17 and you were living with your aunt, which is your mom's cousin, and you were babysitting some children and some naughty things happened. You were the babysitter, you were 15, 16 and 17, and they were something like 8 and 10. And you're the victim. Fuck off. And then there was another case similar to that when you were 20. So go fuck yourself.
This was 20-something years ago. I'm 42 years old. They took my video and they altered it. They took multiple versions of my video and altered and edited to make it sound worse and look worse than what it really was.
I'm not going to go into it, but the words came out of your mouth. I've seen for myself, I've analysed for myself, I've made my mind up from my analysis of the video. I'm not following everybody else. I've made my mind up. A lot of other people have made their mind up for themselves. This is a serious matter. It's not to be fucked about with. I made my mind up judging by what was in the video and how the video was put together. So there. Another thing too, I'm sick of being called a fucking liar by you scumbag. So go fuck yourself.
Multiple times. These people I have caught lying with my videos after altering my videos. I caught them multiple times editing my videos. Now people want to believe that one video isn't edited because of how damning the video can be. The video is misleading. It has been altered.
Feel free to go through the confession video and tell me where it's edited, Cecil. I'm not going to go over and back with you. It's just the same old shit over and over again. Stop talking shite. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. That's all I'm going to say about that. Another thing, you says with the confession video that the video clip and the audio was cut and messed around with to make you say different things. So both the video and the audio was cut together kind of thing. How does that work when the background audio is not cut at all? You didn't take that into account, Cecil, did you? Because I enhanced the audio, Cecil. Your lie is falling apart, like. And then, you know, when this thing about it's edited, and then you say you lied, you wouldn't have to use that excuse if the video was edited. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I keep saying that. I'm not going to keep talking to you about it, because it's just, we're going around in circles, we're not getting anywhere.
A little bit of the audio has been altered on it. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. I'm the one that did the video. I was the one in the video. I didn't do the video. I was in the video.
So basically you're saying you didn't actually make a video at all. Somebody made this video of you. You didn't actually make the video. Somebody took pieces of video and made this video of you, and it wasn't you that actually made the video. It doesn't make any fucking sense. You know, and then you said Queen Tasty was there when I made the original video. So you're tripping over your lies yet again.
The original live stream of that video don't exist because these people hacked my YouTube and deleted the whole channel with that video on it. RV charity drive. If I was guilty, that would be, then all of this would be understanding. Even the silent treatment I'm getting at work right now.
It is understanding. It's completely understanding. If your co-workers go onto YouTube and search for you and see the videos that you are making, calling women bitches and all that sort of thing, that woman co-worker is going to be very concerned. Because you are a woman hater. And along with some of the other messed up things you have constantly spoken about in your unhinged rants that happen every couple of hours on your channel. Fucking hell.
By somebody I trusted enough to tell you what was going on. See, this is why I will never ever tell anybody else, no coworker. When I think somebody is good-spirited and they're good people, and I trust them enough to tell them something that's going on in my life, and then it backfires.
No, people and coworkers don't like being lied to, so.
It just tells me people are not good by nature, dude. They are not. And I don't know this girl. I haven't worked with her more than 2 weeks. And I like her. I think she's a good person. I really do. But she's not giving me the benefit of the doubt.
There's a huge possibility that she's copped on that you are a serial liar on YouTube. What can I say?
And I think it's because she's going through some shit with men. And she's mad right now. And I'm the only man around right now, around her enough for her to take it out on.
Fuck off! And why would you blabber this all over the fucking internet anyway? Even if she's anonymous right now. Fuck's sake! This guy needs to get off fucking YouTube. I'm starting to just, this is getting too fucking much. Fuck's sake. That's fucking pissed me off now.
I asked her if she heard what I said about some work-related shit, and I said it 3 times. And all I got was that, and she didn't even want to do that. I don't deal with gossip. I will not work around gossip. And if I'm being gossiped around, I will find out.
You're well documented on taking gossip and using that as facts, which turned out to be complete and utter bullshit, but you ran with it. You take gossip as facts. It's proven, Cecil.
I like everybody in the department that I work at. I love everybody there. I think everybody's great people. But people need to give me the benefit of the doubt. Y'all need to give me a chance. This is not fair. If this is what's going on, this is not fair. Because I'm a good worker. I'm dependable. Don't push me away. Because you guys will be back at square one trying to find a guy to fill my position. And you'll get a bunch of lazy fuckers in there who's not going to do their job. If that's what y'all want, go for it.
This is not the way to deal with it. If you've got these concerns that you're talking about right now, why didn't you go into the boss's office and discuss it with your boss, rather than putting it out on YouTube? You've made things 10 times worse by going down this route. But you're always right, Cecil, and I'm wrong.
Go for it. I can get any job at the drop of a hat anytime I want to. I don't have to stay here, and I don't have to put up with it. I really don't.
You may have to look for another job if you continue behaving like this.
I don't deserve fucking silent treatment when I know for a fact I haven't been around this person long enough to piss her off about anything. Oh, sorry. I haven't been around her. My bad. I haven't been around her enough to piss her off about anything.
We have approached a historic moment where Cecil actually said the word sorry. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. So, because we don't hear Cecil say sorry very much at all, let's play that again.
To piss her off about anything. Oh, sorry.
Cecil, learn to drive. How many close ones have you had in the last couple of weeks? I know you had a close one around the time that you were camping, and possibly 2 on this stream.
And the only thing I told her was the shit that I'm going through on YouTube. So there's only one thing that's only one thing I can add it up to.
Well done, Sherlock. Fuck's sake.
It's the shit on YouTube. Right after I tell her what I'm going through on YouTube, this lady starts giving me the fucking silent treatment the very next day.
Well, you're not as stupid as I previously thought.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Yes, it is. You put your behaviour out online, and this is even though I didn't mention anything about the kid thing or the kids thing, your behaviour outside of all of that is enough of a red flag to stay a mile away from you.
Because I am going to go to our boss and I'm going to ask him, has anybody brung up any bullshit about me where I'm not around to defend myself? I want to know.
Well, you should have done that instead of doing this. Because by doing this, you've just dug yourself a massive hole.
Because if I hear about this shit later, I'm going to get real mad. I'm going to get angry. I'm not going to hit nobody. I'm not going to hurt nobody. But I will get upset because I already tried to bring it up to her attention. And she wouldn't give me no information. Oh, no, I'm just working. That's the only reason why I'm giving you the silent treatment, is I'm working.
Well, there's a possibility that she's seen the stuff online, and that she's seen your behaviour online, your behaviour towards other people, especially women, and she is scared to say anything. And I would not be surprised.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. Look, I'm innocent, and I'm not afraid to face anyone in person in regards to these allegations.
Saying you're innocent and proving you're innocent is 2 different things. No, but the thing is, you got a rabbit hole of stuff. You got the kids thing, and your general behaviour towards other people, which is huge. The amount of people that you have abused over the years is unfucking real. And so how are you going to explain all that? How are you going to prove all that is all fucking fake? You put it out on YouTube every single day. Calling people names, mocking people, saying that people are collecting crazy checks, and, making fun of disabled people, and, mocking women, calling them bitches and whores, and all that kind of shit. Do you think that paints a very nice picture? No, it fucking doesn't. You add the kids thing, I want to stay 20 miles away from you. I don't want to be anywhere in your vicinity whatsoever.
We are not going to work uncomfortably together, and I will not tolerate gossip. I won't. You don't have to work with me.
Well, because you made this video, there's a possibility you may not be working with her for very much longer.
I got multiple types of forklift experience. I can move around in that factory. I don't have to stay there. If you don't want me there, just say it.
And if Cecil is driving a forklift in that factory, I would suggest to everybody to stay at least a half a mile away from him. Because he's had a serious accident in one before and caused a lot of damage. So, yeah. Enough said.
But I know you're watching. I know you are.
If that's not the words of a stalker, I don't know what is. I'm not in the factory right now, but I know you're watching. I know you're listening. Cecil, you're being creepy. What can I say? Stop.
It's the only thing I can think of. Why do you keep going to the office talking to our boss, who I will not say his name? Why do you keep going to the boss, and then when I walk through, everybody gets quiet and everybody stops talking?
Why don't you go to the boss and ask your boss instead of doing this creepy shit here? Because you're not helping yourself.
When me and you, only me and you work with each other most of the time. That's not, that, I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. Are you willing to meet today for an interview? It depends.
You may not be able to do that interview if you keep looking at your phone, because you're going to end up in an accident and you're going to end up in the fucking hospital. Cecil, keep your eyes on the fucking road.
I'm always willing to meet. But it depends on the time. As you can see, I'm working right now. I'm Crime Street, I'm willing to meet you anytime, bro. Real talk. You can have an interview anytime you want it, bro. But I just want this girl to know that I know that there's something bothering you.
And you talking about this on YouTube, she is right to be bothered. She is right to be concerned right now.
In regards to me, and you don't know me outside of work, so it can't be anything else. It can only be related to what I've said to you. Slander is illegal because people who don't know any better, people who don't know me, can be told some shit about me by just watching a video, and your whole perception of me could be screwed the fuck up.
I'll translate that into English. Cecil says, I'm the one that's telling the truth, and everybody else that's talking about me is lying.
Mind you, I'm a father. I got a 13-year-old daughter at home who loves me very much, who knows me very well, and a wife that I've been with for 13 years.
That you use as a shield on a regular basis.
She's not a trashy person. She comes from a good family background. I'm not just some everyday smo dopehead off the block. My teeth might be fucked up, but I'm a high-level progressive person, someone who is progressing as person. I've been through some shit. He is a fucking chomo. If anybody wants to know who I am, I don't have a problem telling people who I am. At all.
Yes, we know that. You're also a serial liar.
I love who I am. I am not ashamed of who I am. But a chomo is not one of them. And I will always stand up against people who think it or say it. Always. Y'all notice how I didn't say any name of any company, no name of any co-worker, no name of any boss of any kind.
What do you want, a medal?
So there's nothing that I've done on this video that is against my works policy or YouTube policy or anything that violates anybody's privacy whatsoever.
But it's still creepy and fucked up. And if you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. You've just made a bad situation even worse.
And like I said, maybe she's not watching. Maybe she didn't Google the shit. You know? But I think she did, because just by the way she's acting. You know? Just by the way she's acting. And I know how miserable she is in life right now, because she's looking for happiness and she can't find it. I wish her the best, man. I hope she finds happiness. I hope she finds a good man that don't use her and treats her good. She deserves it.
If she was listening right now, why would you say this? This is just fucking creepy, Cecil. You most likely had this conversation, just a kind of a private conversation. She most likely wasn't expecting it to be splattered all over YouTube. And I know she's anonymous right now, but still, it's not going to make her feel any more comfortable. It's going to make her even more uncomfortable than she already is right now. Fuck's sake, Cecil.
If I was single, I'd probably holler at her.
It was at this moment he knew that he fucked up. Or most likely didn't know he fucked up. Cecil, that is very inappropriate. Holy fuck. He just said that, kind of half expecting her to be listening to it. Oh. Is there a bigger rabbit hole than actually what's on the surface here? Is there more to it? I don't know. I can't jump. I'm not going to jump and speculate here. But this is kind of... It's getting more concerning the more I go on with this video. This isn't good.
You have a site down and explain this better, otherwise it does look bad, and that's why I want to sit down and talk in person. I just want to know the true story. You have a sit down and explain this better. That's fine.
He done a live stream not so long ago where he, he invited people to come and talk to him, as it were. So, we had random news, we had Master Shredder, we had RB Charity Drive. Now, I was available that night, but I don't feel like talking to Cecil is going to make any difference, because Cecil is just going to continue lying. Why would he lies on a regular basis on YouTube indirectly to his viewers. By giving him a platform and speaking to him directly, it only gives him a platform for him to lie to your face. And so that's why I just didn't bother having a conversation with him. I think, to me it was a waste of time. But it turned out to be a good stream because it brought out more things.
Of course it looks bad, guys, when you got people who spend all day making you look bad with your own videos. Dude, a crime street. These people, if they wanted to target you, you know what they could do? They could take your videos where there's nothing playing in the background. And they can alter the fuck out of your audio and use video and re-upload that audio with that video and literally make it look like you're saying some shit you ain't saying.
Yeah, with the confession video, you thought there was nothing in the background, but when you enhanced the audio, there was a dog barking. I think there was two different dogs. There was a large dog and a smaller dog. You didn't take that one into account, did you, say so?
In some cases, they won't even use your video. They'll just use the audio, just make it sound bad and upload it. And have all kinds of people who never knew who you were thinking some weird shit about you. That's what we're dealing with here. That's exactly what we're dealing with here. And people who are known for editing videos denying the fact that that video has been played with.
They're absolute lie. Here's where Cecil fucked up. Cecil used to be called High Street Paranormal, so he's going to attract paranormal people and stuff. Paranormal people just don't follow what other people do, like what Cecil does, and calls out celebrities and shit. We actually analyse audio. That's what the paranormal does. I don't know what Cecil's picture of the paranormal research is or paranormal work is, but analysing audio is a major part of the paranormal. So, you know, he shot himself in the foot there, because being High Street Paranormal back in the day would have attracted paranormal people, and probably the reason why I've heard about this guy. So I used my techniques, part of my techniques, for analysing electronic voice phenomenon. EVPs. Because not all EVPs are completely audible to the human ear. Sometimes you have to go and dig a little bit deeper and clean up around it before you can get something from it. But Cecil, I think Cecil's idea of the paranormal is a little bit different than most people. Cecil's idea of the paranormal is these ghost hunting shows on the television or something. I don't know.
When am I free this week? How about this? Let's get together at the end of the week. Let's get together at Friday afternoon, anytime at 3:30 p.m. or after 3:30 p.m. I'll come by myself. You got nothing to worry about. It'll just be me and you talking. On camera, you can have a video. Whatever you want to do, we'll do it.
And you can listen to him lie to you in person. He goes to talk about other stuff which he's talked about before. Let's face it, Cecil recycles a lot of his material that's stored in his head, sort of thing. But this video was basically addressed to this co-worker and put out anonymously. I'm tripping over my flipping words. I'm that flipping pissed off with this one. But this is it's very, very close to stalking behaviour. You know, and I don't know. I mean, like he's told his story to other colleagues and he's freaked them to fuck out. Yeah, he's done it again, and he's most likely now being a concern at work, and people may not want to work with him, and then he's going to cause a problem. He's going to end up having to be shifted, or he is end up going to have to leave or whatever. I don't know. But for the very fact that he made this video, he's only made things worse for himself. Cecil is not very good at making things good for himself. He doesn't make things look good for himself. He always walks into this making things look even worse than they already are. Like metal detecting in a kid's playground, armed to the teeth. Which is another video that I might look at, because somebody called the cops on him. But I'm going to leave it at that, folks. Oh, God. I've had enough for the day, because this is my second video on Cecil. And I want to unwind and think about something else. But I'll talk to you real soon. Goodbye.